Praises to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who will well. Shalom to the whole family. Now, y'all probably know about the Civil War show. A lot of brothers see some news from his page. Now, what I found interesting is he showed this here. So, Rudy Giuliani leaks demon juice from his head on live TV.
Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada.
It's demon juice, but it's not demon juice. If you see here, I looked him up. Rudy Giuliani. Dude's friggin' 76, man. He was born just after the World War ended, basically. Sweaty Rudy Giuliani suffers hair malfunction in latest press conference. Look at him throwing up is it modern continuity? That's 666 sign. Can't remember the technical name of it. Something Carnuto. And this is basically what was leaking from his head. Just for Men. Just for Men is an American-based multinational men's hair care brand focusing on hair color, beard care, and hair regrowth. Designed for and marketed to men and manufactured by Comb Incorporated. So so this is really a demon stuff. If you look into James 2:3 here, and you have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place. And that's all these politicians, they dress nice, got their face shaved, completely going against the law, to the point where, he's dying. He's meant to be 76 and he's dyeing his hair, man. I mean, come on. Men aren't meant to be vain like that. That's really women's behavior. Stand out there and say to the poor, stand out there or sit here under my footstool. So, the men of the Lord are the poor. When you're righteous, people look at you as poor because we're the poor of this world. When you don't shave your face and wear your little suit with your phallus symbol, people regard you as nothing worth. People only regard you when you're constantly trying to come across as gay to these people. Gay clothing denotes the fact that it's flamboyant, and according to these people it's happy, so on and so forth. So they look at people like that as respectable. And when the men of the Lord are going out there on the highways and byways and, the sackcloth, people, look at them as they're poor. I mean, they'll be laughing at you. What are you wearing? You're wearing a skirt, so on and so forth. Even the other camps laughing at Jim as saying, they wear skirts. But, I'm going to continue. Are ye not then partial in yourselves and are become judges of evil thoughts? Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs to the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him? But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seat? So he's a rich man, and these are the kind of people that people look up to. And you can see there that these people are bugged out their mind. You're 76 and you're dyeing your hair like a woman. And this is 1 King 2:6. Do according to thy wisdom, and let not his whore head go down to the grave. Now, if you look at whore definition, I don't know if it'll come up, but I know it means grey-headed, a greyish, white, grey or grey head with age. That's a hoary head. As you get older, your hair grows over, and it's meant to be a sign of wisdom. So when you're 76 or however old, Giuliani was, and you're dyeing your hair, you're really saying you have no wisdom because you're covering up your wisdom. And we all know these people, are wise to do evil. And, wickedness is knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, basically. So them people, they don't have no wisdom. Proverbs 16:31. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. So really and truly, having grey hair is a symbol of wisdom and righteousness. Especially from somebody who behaves correctly. Just because somebody has gray hair doesn't mean that they're right. But when you're right and you speak wise, it's a symbol onto you. When you see people with gray hair, you're meant to show them respect. It's a sign of age, and with age comes wisdom, because you've learned from mistakes. You've seen things come and go, and you can pass on that knowledge to the younger generations. But these people don't have any wisdom to really tell you. When you speak to most of these bugged out old ass people, who dye their hair, because I've seen a lot of old people do that stuff. You really speak to them, they don't really have any wisdom. They can't teach you about women, the economy, life, friends. They just speak about superficial stuff, like going to work and basically just doing what you're told according to Esau's law, which isn't wisdom. Again, knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. So these people don't really have any wisdom. So it's a good thing they do dye their hair, because as it says, you shall know a man by his countenance, and you can see from his countenance that he's vain. He that is slow to anger is better than a mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. So one aspect of ruling your spirit is, as a man, knowing what's vain and shallow and pointless, and what's worthy. You reading, you studying, that's something worthy of your time. You spending half an hour, in a bathroom or wherever, dyeing your hair, that's really, that's vanity. The lot is cast into the lap, and the whole disposing thereof is of the Most High. And this is 1 Corinthians 11:15. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given hair for covering. So basically, a woman's hair is her glory. As a man, your hair is not your glory. So all these dudes with dreads, plaits, you're sitting there wearing do rags, trying to get your hair wavy. I can sit here and talk because I'm bald, but that's really vain. Like, that's really a woman's thing to do. The glory of, and I get that, the glory of a man is a woman. So really and truly, you want your woman to take care of herself. It's not a glory unto you for you to seek vain things. You're meant to seek wisdom and knowledge as a man. That's your job. A woman is really for them vanity things. So that's really a sign of being feminine. And the society is feminine when the men are busy trying to cater to how they look. It doesn't mean that you go around just like a tramp, dirty and smelling, but I mean, come on, man. I ain't got time to be sitting in the bathroom like for an hour every day or every week, dyeing my hair. I ain't got time for that, man. These dudes got time, bro. 1 Corinthians 11:17. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head. And that just for men, that's a form of covering his head. He's covering his hoary head. You're really covering your wisdom up. So you're really a fool. You're making yourself to be a fool. For as much as he is the image and glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of the man. So a woman is a man's glory. A man's glory is not his head. It's not his hair. And you can see that guy bugged out his mind. And it was demon juice, man, because only a demon would want to put that in his hair. The Most High has made you the way you are. You got failing hair. You got a bare belly. You got erectile dysfunction. You got anal cancer. Hey, that's from the Lord, man. You better pray on that. And you just sometimes you just gotta take the L. I wouldn't sit here and be, I'm righteous. Because we all know, our righteousness is filthy to the Most High. So I'm not gonna, exalt myself to be abased. I'm gonna take whatever L's or W's that the Most High has passed on to me. And these people don't want to take it. You're getting old, you're getting grey hair, and you want to fight against the Lord. You want to fight against nature. And that's the mindset of these people. They want to fight against nature, really and truly. And that's just a symptom of the mental sickness that these people have. The fact that you can't grow, old gracefully. You need to do that silly stuff. I mean, if you really wanted to be youthful, you would exercise your whole life and make sure that even in old age you have vigor. And I saw this It was this I don't know, she was a Moabite or Ammonite, but it was this old woman, and she was doing crazy stretches, man. Even though you could tell she was old, probably in her 70s or 80s, and she could do all kinds of stuff, put her head between her legs, mad. It was mad. Even there was this ballerina, she looked like an Edomite, you know, but through the spirit she might have been something else. But this woman was in shape, and she was like 90, and she was doing ballerina, man. So if you want to stay young, you got to exercise. We all know exercise profiteth little, but it profiteth. Dyeing your hair don't profit nothing. It don't even profit if a little. It don't profit nothing. And is it Job, when he was seeing all of this stuff? I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So you seeing that as a man, that's vexing to you, because you can just tell from his countenance what kind of spirit is in. It's just vanity, and seeing a man being vain is vexing to you as a man, because he's not nothing worth. If something pops off, you don't want to be around a person like that, because they're not going to have any wisdom. They're not going to be stable, because wisdom is wisdom shall be the stability of our times. And if you're wasting time with silly, vain things like that as a man, you're not going to be anything worth during wartime, man. You sitting there trying to dye your hair and look good for what? Come on, man. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. So he can't be made straight. He's just crooked, man. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. So when you constantly want things, it's endless. As people say in the world, you make a goal, and when you reach that goal, you basically create a new goal. So you're basically trying to create goals, accomplish that goal, and create another goal. It's friggin' endless. It can't be numbered. You know what I mean? You just want everything. But when you're in the right state of mind, you're really just seeking your daily bread, a house to cover shame, and raiment. That's all you really need from day to day. Take no worries for what tomorrow shall bring, because tomorrow comes with its own troubles. You don't need to worry what's going on tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna come and you're gonna have to deal with it anyway. Why stress what's gonna happen tomorrow today? Tomorrow you're going to jail, but you're sitting there like, I'm going to jail. Bro, go out and enjoy yourself for that one last day, you know what I mean? Because tomorrow is going to be hell for you. And that's probably the spirit these people are in. They know their world is coming to an end, so they're really trying to party up. Even in the background, probably can't hear it, but it's like, these people are partying and that. Might as well get your last hurrahs in, man, because this place is finished. I commune with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and having gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge, and I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this is also vexation of spirit. So when you give your heart to know wisdom, you're really mad to this world, because this world just perceives folliness. It's just concerned with irrelevant things like dyeing your friggin' hair and having a party with a bunch of whores and degenerates. Even the people who think they have a right mind on, they're really just reprobates. You know what I mean? And once you commit yourself to understanding knowledge, it's gonna be vexing to you, because you're gonna perceive everybody to be quite rightfully out their friggin' mind. So to them, you're mad. You know what I mean? But you perceive them to they're actually mad, because this world is upside down and they have no problem with the world. So if there's something wrong and you don't have a problem with it, really and truly you're wrong. And anybody in the right mind knows this world is wrong. So it is what it is, man. It says something about only a sick person is well adjusted to a fundamentally sick society, and these people are well adjusted to this society and it's sick. And this is Elijah here, and I'm gonna read from 2 Kings 2:23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thy bald head, go up, thou bald head. So they was mocking him off. And he turned back and looked on them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord Yahweh. And there came forth 2 bears out of the wood, and tear 42 children of them. Yeah, that's what you get. He weren't worried about how he looked. He just cursed them up. Now, that's real power. Do you want something vain or do you want real power? And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria. So he just went about his business like it was nothing. You know, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. Shalom to the whole